Hi guys, my name is Apeksha Agarwal and it's time for a book review, and the book that I'm going to review today is called The Great Gatsby. Is a story which is being narrated by one Nick Carraway who has no life of his own. Nick is Gatsby's neighbor who later becomes his only friend. The Great Gatsby shows the journey of different shades of Gatsby. Some of the shades are 1. The Great Gatsby to alienate Gatsby. Gatsby goes AWOL, gone whoosh for 5 years, leaving behind the love of his life, the reason of his existence, the apple of his eye, the cherry to his pie, leaving behind his girlfriend Daisy. No contact whatsoever. Meanwhile, Daisy has been waiting for this punk to come back all this while. 2. The Great Gatsby to creepy stalker state Gatsby. He comes back after 5 effing years, buys a house right across his then girlfriend's Daisy's house, who is now married by the way. Looks over at her house from his own house in the middle of the night almost every day. Not so great Gatsby. 3. The Great Gatsby to large estate Gatsby. The house that he has bought is huge. He's become rich over the last 5 years. He throws really lavish celebrity parties at his house every weekend for the whole weekend. No invite system, anybody can come. He also lets people with no home hang around in his home. 4. The Great Gatsby to hesitate and liberate Gatsby. Gatsby strategically sets up a meeting with now married Daisy through Daisy's second cousin Nick, who is also the narrator of the story and also the neighbor of Gatsby. Gatsby arranges this meeting under false pretense through Nick. Nick calls her second cousin Daisy and he's like, "Hey second cousin Daisy, who I meet once a year. How are you? Wanna come for tea at my place?" "Oh, you and me, of course, you and me, nobody else, not one soul, just you and me, nobody else, not one soul." Great, see you then. Also, don't bring your husband with you. She comes and then happens the grand reunion of Gatsby and Daisy. Some tears, some laugh, and a lot of professing of long lost love. 5. The Great Gatsby to pain in the prostate Gatsby. Gatsby gets himself invited at Daisy's house for lunch in the presence of her husband Tom and a few friends. All of them together go for an outing where Gatsby openly challenges Tom that Daisy, his wife, doesn't love him and never did all through their marriage. Gatsby tells Tom and everybody else present that Daisy has always been in love with him, the Jay Gatsby, and not Tom, her husband. To which Daisy says, that's right, she says nothing. 6. The Great Gatsby to kill and go straight Gatsby. While they're going back home from their outing, Gatsby's yellow shining speed car kills a woman on the road, whose name is Martel, who is also Tom's mistress. Yeah, Tom's having an affair with another woman all this while. Did I not mention that? Well, anyway, Gatsby's car hits Martel, thereby killing her, and he doesn't even stop to check on the dead woman. He just goes straight to home. Now Gatsby may or may not have been driving the car when it killed Martel. Mystery, huh? I'm not giving any spoilers. 7. The Great Gatsby to stand and wait Gatsby. Gatsby waits all night under Daisy's house to make sure that Tom doesn't abuse Daisy. And then he goes back home all sad and depressed when Tom doesn't. And the Great Gatsby to the late Gatsby. Let's just say Martel, the dead woman's husband George, has some revenge plans for the person who owns the yellow car which killed his wife. By the way, Daisy has gone all second honeymooning with Tom now. No contact whatsoever. So in a nutshell, this story is about a man, Jay Gatsby, who's in love with a woman Daisy, whose husband Tom is having an affair with the woman Martel, whose husband George is dumb enough to shoot the wrong guy and himself over his cheating wife's death. What can I say? It's a classic and I love reading classics. There's one more classic that I've reviewed called The Little Prince. Please make sure to check that out. At the end of the video, I'll put the link right here. All in all, it's a great classic with an epic story of love and longing and people becoming rich through illegal activities. It also has sort of a happy ending for at least 2 people, Tom and Daisy, who may or may not truly love each other and who will probably cheat on each other down the line. What can I say? It's a classic. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and do let me know if there's any other book that you'd like me to review, and I'd be happy to do so. You can also check out my other videos right over here, and if you like what I do, please subscribe to my channel by clicking on this face right over here.